Hold on a minute.
Hold on a minute.
Hi,
Hi,
Carol.
Carol. Hello. Hi, everybody. I didn't put my thing on mute. I don't see Debbie yet. Dennis, you coming along okay?
I'm sorry.
You coming along okay?
I am.
Good.
I am. It'll be 6 weeks tomorrow, and I'm still in not in a lot of pain, but it's going to take 3 or 4 months for the swelling to go down.
Okay. Well, just
I'm
take
on
it
crutches.
easy.
Yep.
Yep.
I got crutches and a scooter. But I'm in my office for the first time watching.
Oh, okay.
So instead of being in the bedroom.
That's good. Making progress.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody got snow? Who got snow today? We were not supposed to get any, and we got a little bit. I'm in Alabama.
Hey guys.
Hello. Who was that speaking about the snows? Who said they got that?
Ashton, we got snow in Tennessee. Lots of snow.
Lots of snow. Yay.
We got about 8 inches.
8 inches.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Some people got more than that, but I know Debbie had asked me to lead tonight, and then I think there was somebody else that she had asked to share. I don't remember who it was at this point in my life. Let's see. I think was it Mitzi? Mitzi, did you want to share?
Yeah, she has to speak.
Okay. Cool. So if you're okay with it, I was gonna go over some quick things that I wanted to touch base on and to share really fast. And then I was gonna let you close out because I need to leave a little early, probably about 8:30 or so, or whenever I get done, because my nieces are over and we still gotta make dinner and we're getting a little behind schedule.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Memphis has been throwing a tantrum the past like 25 minutes. So it's been a little crazy. But it's okay. We'll get through it. I'll give it a couple more minutes and see if anybody else wants to hop on. I'll send a reminder in the group. Or groups, I should say.
Trying to see how many. We've got 19 people on so far.
Awesome. Miss Carol, can you keep an eye on the chat for me while I share?
I will.
if any questions come up or anything like that.
Hi, Shelley.
Hi, Shelly Shell. Let's go. Shelly, are you gonna turn your camera on or are you gonna leave it off?
I'll have
You
it
may
on.
leave it off.
Okay. And first thing before you start, Courtney, do we have anybody new on? Has everybody been on before?
See. Nobody new?
Rebecca, have you been before? Rebecca, I don't remember seeing your name.
I have. It's usually under RD with the big green thing, but I put my
Okay,
picture there.
okay. Yeah, all right. Well,
Awesome. Well, I
I-
guess before we get started, maybe Shelly can, if Shelly's on her computer, if she is or not, maybe she could take a group picture.
Oh, I'll turn,
Let's
I
see.
guess I can turn my camera on for that.
Thank you.
Don't judge me.
No
No,
judgment.
no.
Hey, and you are not the only one that came home. There are a lot of us that got
And
sick.
most of us have been home all day today too.
Yep, all this weather.
Yeah.
So if you want, guys, turn your cameras on for a quick photo. We love to see your face. We don't judge. We don't care what you look like. Oh, Shelly, please. You do not look bad. I don't know
Oh
what
my
you're talking
God.
about.
I feel horrible.
You probably feel worse than you look. You look great.
That's why I got my light off. Y'all can't really see me.
People is
All
Where-
right. Well, let's.
everybody wants to grow their
I
career.
thought Nicole was on here, but I don't see her.
The way you do that is
Here
you
you
gotta.
go. Oh, yeah, she is.
My
Nicole's
She
on.
is?
job, Roby, is do that.
Oh, I see her. Hey, Nicole.
Other things, and if you do that, and if you're a good
All right, is
person,
Sure,
everybody?
you guys are. Hold on. Is that your TV, Shelly, or is that something else?
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
somebody's TV is going.
I'm gonna say make sure you guys mute yourself so that way we don't have any interruption while people are trying to share.
Maybe Cheryl, and maybe it's not yours, is it? Only unmute I see.
Yeah, not me. I don't have a TV. Well, I do have a TV in here now, but it's off.
Okay.
Alrighty, Shelly, we're ready when you are.
Okie doke. Everybody smile. All right, I got it.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Okay.
You're welcome.
So before I jump right into what I wanted to share, couple minutes, do we have any shout outs? Any shout outs for yourself or for your team? Anybody want to share? Oh gosh. It keeps calling.
Yeah, I'll share.
Mia?
Yes, I want to shout out Shannon Miller. She's on my team, and she will be going. She just registered to go to World Tour for the first time. She's just gonna pay when she will register when
Welcome.
she get there.
It's there.
Yes, thank you.
But she
Awesome.
Congratulate Robin Walters, because she is active this month.
Woo woo.
Woo-hoo.
And I'll shout myself out for completing the 20 bar bring back my bar thing.
Your challenge. All right.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Anybody else already complete that? Raise your hand if you have, or put me in the comments. Woohoo! All right. You guys, it's the perfect opportunity to build that PRV and to get that sent under your customers' noses to talk about Club. Club is going to be your bread and butter moving forward with consistent PRV. So make sure you are sharing that every single day. Every day. All the perks, all the discounts, everything. Share Club. All right. Anybody else want to shout anyone out?
I'm going to shout my team member out. She's not on here, Angela Smith, but she's hit the 2,000 PRV for the last I'm gonna say 10, 11 months. So she hit it again this month.
Woohoo!
She's aiming for annual
Um,
sales award.
Heck yeah. Well, please let her know we said
All right.
congratulations. She just got a 5% commission bonus, y'all. If you didn't know
Yeah.
that, I'm sure most of y'all do. But
Mhm.
2,000 PRV, you get another 5%. So that's 30% if you're certified, which that should, if you're hitting
Oh.
2,000, you must,
Oh,
you
yeah,
got to be
she's-
certified.
She's
So,
superstar consultant.
yes, ma'am.
Mhm.
Awesome. Anybody else? One more. Anybody else got anything or anyone they want to shout out?
I'll shout myself out. I thought January was going to be a low period for me, but it's been not even the 15th. It's what, the 16th or something. I'm already at 1234 PRV for the month.
All right.
Awesome,
Great job.
Dennis.
And
Shooting for that
recovering from
2,000.
surgery and doing that. Woohoo.
Yes, I'm recovering from surgery 6 weeks. So yes, so I'm actually doing very well so far. Knock on wood. I hope I keep it up.
Good for
Yay.
you.
Congrats. Yes. I'm glad recovery is going well for you as well. Good to
Thank you,
hear.
thank you.
All right. Well, I'm going to get right into it just because I got to get off here kind of quickly, but this is really important, you guys. Tomorrow, raise your hand if you know we're having a flash sale tomorrow. Okay. Raise your hand if you didn't know we were having a flash sale tomorrow. No? It's okay if you don't. Awesome. Okay. So, guys, this is a blessing, and I'm going to say that over and over and over and over again in the next 22 minutes that I have to quickly go over some things. Cincy does not have to do this, y'all. This is a push for us to earn PRV, to crush our goals for January. January is a J month, so it's always one considered to be slow. Let me just go ahead and bite that in the butt right real quick, because your month is only slow if you allow it to be slow. Okay, let me say that again. Your month is allowed to be slow if you allow it to be. Okay, if you're out here, you're following up, you're sharing the products, you're reaching out to hosts, you're reaching out to new customers, you're building relationships, your month is going to be exactly what you want it to be. So don't sit here and say, oh, it's a J month and that's why it's slow, because that's not the truth. Last January, with this flash sale that we're about to have tomorrow, I did over $1,200 in sales in an hour and a half. I'm not gonna excuse my French, but I worked my ass off that day. I texted everybody, I emailed constantly, I had shopping links out the yin yang. I was making sure everybody knew that this was about to be an epic sale. Yeah, Jody, that is incredible.
Mhm.
This is icing on the cake for us, guys. And Cincy did not have to do this for us. This is not something that they just decide, you know what, it's a great month. We're just going to sit back. We're going to let them keep doing what they're doing. But they were like, no, we're going to give them more. They want to see us succeed. Home office and the team that we have that is in this department at home office wants to see us crush our goals. They want to see us have higher PRV than we ever have before. If you're working on an incentive, if those of you who are trying to earn the incentive, raise your hand. Level 1, level 2, level 3. You're working on the incentive. Awesome. So a couple of you guys are incredible. And if you're not, next go around, I want you to promise yourself that you will. Okay? Because these incentives, both the trips and the products and all those other little incentives they do for us, are not unachievable. They're not unreachable. Anybody and everybody can earn all of these things. You just have to believe in yourself and you got to put in the work. But this is the icing on the cake. This is our golden ticket to have high PRV tomorrow. It's our golden ticket to, if we're working on another promotion, right, to earn that promotion. It's a golden ticket to earn this incentive, whatever level it is. So utilize the sale tomorrow to crush your dreams. Again, this is a huge blessing, and some of you haven't been a part of a flash sale yet. Some of you have. So if you have not been a part of a Cincy flash sale, raise your hand. Okay, so Robin, it's new for her. Awesome. Anybody else new to the Cincy flash sale? Cool, cool. Ashton, yeah, okay. This is big. This is epic. And I'm telling you this because I want you to be prepared. So tomorrow, times, you can write this down if you need to. 12 o'clock Pacific, 1 o'clock Mountain, 2 o'clock Central, and 3 o'clock Eastern time. That's 2 hours later than what we normally have a drop. So make sure you set your clock for 15, maybe 20 minutes before so you can be prepared to get on. Reach out to everybody you know. Hey guys, if you're not muted, kid you, I keep having some feedback in my ear behind me.
Whoever, I don't know your name, Galaxy Tab A, you're not muted. Galaxy, it says Galaxy Tab A.
There's a lot of background sound. Okay, I'm gonna keep moving on though. So reach out to everyone you know. Like I said, text, email. Heck, I don't even care. Call them if you have to. Get on the phone. People are afraid to do this nowadays, but get on the phone, call your customers, and let them know. Okay, so you want to be reaching out. Also, if you don't have a PWS, which is your personal website, you need to reactivate it now, right now. While you're on this call, go to your account tab, pay the $15 because this sale is only available on your PWS. So when you're talking to your customers and they're like, oh, you just order for me, girlfriend, nobody knows what's going to be on this sale. So you need to let them know to hit up your website at the time in your time zone. Do not be afraid to bother people. Do not be afraid that they're going to tell you no thanks because that's part of this business. If they're not telling you no, you're not having the conversation. So don't be afraid. Again, it's the icing on the cake for January. Up to 70% off, y'all. That is big. Big, big, big. You think about our diffusers.
Somebody still not muted.
Can you mute for me? Thank you, babe.
Okay.
I
Mhm.
appreciate
Thank
that.
you.
She just came in. This is a huge thing. So think about those diffusers that are $130, $160. Can you imagine them being 70% off? Like, that's insane. That doesn't just happen, right? It's not something we see every day. So reaching out, letting everyone know that this sale is going to be epic. And if you're reaching out, I promise you guys, tomorrow you will have so much success. You're going to come back in the chats, you're going to come back on the team pages, and you're just going to be so excited to share the good news. Make sure you have an open party link. Open party link means, well, for one, orders for you. It also means that you can go back and use the rewards later. Okay. Can you imagine having rewards for three $500 parties? That's $1,500 in orders, right? So pay attention as orders are coming in. If you notice a party's reached 500, close it, open another one because you're utilizing the most out of those rewards. Okay. Again, call, text, email, everything you can think of that you need to get this message out to your customers and remind them 15, 20 minutes prior. Okay. Send them a quick text or message. So what I do personally is when I share this, I'll ask if you want a text reminder, respond with the word text or whatever. I use Project Broadcast, so it does it automatically. But I give them a task to let me know that they want a reminder. If you're on Facebook, comment, remind me in the comments so I can add your name to my reminder list. Okay. I'm going to tell you this now, and I'm going to tell you because it sucks, but it happens. Systems can fail. They're not perfect. The internet, the servers, all that is not perfect. We've all been there, done that. We all see it. It's going to happen, and it's bound to happen. And if it doesn't happen, that just means that this sale is not as big as what it should be. If it does fail, you have to be patient. Okay. Remind yourself there are a lot of customers and there are a lot of consultants who are shopping at the exact same time. Be patient. Remember that things can and probably will be pulled out of your cart. It's okay. If it was, it just was. You just move on. you pivot, you use what you can. All right. So my advice is get in, shop fast, and pay even faster. So raise your hand if you've been in a sale before, flash sale, and things have been pulled out of your cart. Yeah. Raise your hand if everything has been pulled out of your cart. Happened to me. Literally everything was pulled out because I didn't have my shit together quick enough. I didn't have my card in front of me. I inputted something wrong. And by the time I got my card, went back in, did it all, it was gone. So you want to make sure you get in, you shop fast, and you pay even faster. Remind your customers of that. Remind them that systems can fail. Remind them that they want to get in, they want to click what they want, they want to pay for what they want. Don't hesitate. Don't think about it. If they don't love it, let them know that you'll buy it back from them. You'll work with them. There are ways to make sure that they are happy. Okay, just get creative. Don't get frustrated. Okay, I know it can be, but try to stay positive through it all and be prepared for error codes. It's going to happen with thousands and thousands of people shopping on the same website, on the same server. It's going to happen to some of us. Some of us get lucky. Some of us are not so lucky. But you've got to remain patient. You've got to remain positive. A reminder for sure, please remind your teammates of this as well. Do not, please, I pray to you and the Cincy gods and goddesses, do not come over to TTS or in the chats and be negative and complain about everything that's gone wrong with this flash sale. We all know, we've all seen it, and it's happened to every single one of us on this call and every single one of us in this group. It happens. Systems fail. Things sell out. But remember how lucky we are that our product is flying off the shelves left and right. Okay? Like, can you imagine working for a company and let's say, for instance, the 101 Dalmatians product is coming out, none of it sells. We sit at zero. What kind of business are we running? What kind of company are we working for? It's a blessing that Cincy yet again has dropped in our laps to take full advantage of. Okay, so remember this is them dangling that carrot right in front of us to push to the very end. And plus note, it's only the halfway point of January. So not only are we getting this amazing opportunity tomorrow to build PRV, to build team members, to build sales, everything, we still have 2.5 weeks to work it more. Okay. So remember that we always want to stay positive. Our team is always going to be positive. We are never going to want you guys to come and complain or just be frustrated and share it on the team page, because that's not our culture. We want to make sure that we're sharing positivity. So remember to stay positive always. Let me check my notes. Remind your customers, make a list of folks you want to remind. I'm going to keep saying that. And maybe reach out to the customers that want their own link. So if you can, you need to be doing that tonight or early in the morning. You don't want to be waiting till 1:30 tomorrow. The sale starts at 2 for me. I don't want to wait till 1:30 and then reach out to these people and say, hey, you want a shopping link? Because the sale starts in 25 minutes. It's not going to work. You need to be proactive now. All my East Coasters, I know it's a little late for you guys. It's almost 9:30 where you are. That's okay. Get up in the morning, get busy, get to work, call, text, email, okay? Don't waste your time. Let your hosts know, especially if you have hosts this week. If you're hosting parties this week, you need to be letting them know about this flash sale, because that means more orders for them, more rewards for them, and a bigger opportunity for them to unlock a host exclusive kit. A bigger opportunity for them to unlock that kit for $0 out of pocket. So we're not just talking sales. We're not just talking PRV. We're talking possible recruits. We're talking possible annual mentor goals. Be crushed, right? Because this sale could get them there. This sale could get them certified right off the bat. So make sure you're reaching out to any hosts or potential hosts that you want to talk to about the sale. We don't know any details. Even as star and superstar directors, we have no idea what's going to be on this sale tomorrow. So when your customers ask, hey, what's going to be on there? Be like, I have no clue. Your guess is as good as mine. Just
Mm-hmm.
hop on, shop fast, and pay even faster.
Gonna be
Um,
great stuff, whatever it is.
It's gonna be good. 70% off anything is always good to me. So
Mhm.
I don't care what it is. It's gonna be crazy. It's going to be crazy. I'm telling you right now. I get major anxiety during these things, and afterwards I take a deep breath and it's all over and I'm good. But it's just the unknowing. Like you're shopping, you're getting all the things you love, and then boom, something can be taken from you. Something can sell out within seconds. It's happened. I promise you it's happened. But stay positive. Don't get flustered. Just remember this is a blessing. This is a blessing, and this is icing on the cake for January. Remind your customers to shop a party. If they don't have a party link, tell them to click one. Make sure all those links that you already have open for your customers are valid. Open, they're ready to go. Make one that says flash sale shoppers shop here or flash sale shop with all stars and emojis and everything. Get it noticed. Um, let's see. This is an opportunity to help your teammates. Okay. Who is working for Annual Mentor? Raise your hand. Working to get Annual Mentor in 2024, 23, whatever year we are. Awesome. Yeah. So Jen, Nancy, I see a few of you. Cool. Yes. Okay. So this is the opportunity, y'all. Mitzi said me, this is it. Tomorrow, you need to be contacting them. Like I said, if you're East Coaster, I know it's a little late, but if that's your style, go ahead. You need to be letting them know. These things that I've just shared with you, you need to be reiterating to your team. You need to be sharing this with your leaders to share with their teams, and so on. It's a domino effect, guys. One falls and the rest follow. Okay. If you're not sharing this with them, how do you expect them to share it with anybody else? Lead by example and share all of these details, because this could be the day that your girl or guy that's been sitting at 500 PRV for 6 months, this could be the day that they soar past certified. Sorry. This could be the day that girl who literally needs 4 PRV to get certified, and that's a $3,000 or 3,000 point thing for you. That could be the day. You need to be sharing this with your team because it is a huge opportunity for them. If you don't want to participate, you don't gotta. Don't feel obligated to always do all the things. If you are one that would rather just share this with your customers and say, hey, here's the link. This is when it starts. You're going to want to get on. The queue system will be there for you. Shop fast, pay faster. And you just want to sit on your couch. Some of us are stuck in the snow. If you just want to sit back or go to work and not worry about it, then don't. Totally okay. You don't have to do all the things that everybody else is doing. Okay? Always remember that. Whether it's a flash sale or something that somebody's trying to do in their business or they're buying to try to make it better, you don't have to do all the things. So if you don't want it, you don't got it. Okay. This could be up to 24 hours. Guys, I'm telling you right now, it's not gonna. It did last year. It normally doesn't. It hasn't in a long time. Last up to 24 hours. Things will fly off of the virtual shelf. I'm telling you, left and right, within a matter of seconds, things are going to be bought up from customers, from consultants. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who gets it. It's a blessing. It's the icing on the cake. So get in, shop fast, and pay even faster. Okay. It's all a blessing. So make sure your customers understand that. Make sure that there is a chance that things will be pulled from their cart, and make sure that they understand that not last 24 hours. So if you have someone who says, oh, well, I don't get off work till 5, I'm just going to shop then. The likelihood of them getting anything at the 70% off price is very, very minimum. I'm just going to be transparent and tell you now, because last year this sale didn't last. What, Carol, do you remember? Like a couple of hours?
Couple hours, I think. Yeah, more than 3. I think it was done.
Yeah, it went fast. Like all of a sudden, there was a thing at the top that said "Flash sale has reached its max capacity of orders." Things were gone, so they just went back to the clearance price, which is still great. Don't get me wrong. You guys
Yeah.
should be utilizing that clearance sale all the time. Not 70% off, right? So you want to make sure that they understand that things can go fast. It's all a blessing. Once again, make sure you guys stay positive and share this with your teammates. Before I hop off, does anybody have questions about tomorrow's flash sale? Specifically to the sale tomorrow. Does anybody have any questions about tomorrow?
I don't have a question, but I
Cool.
want to emphasize what you said about making your party link or whatever a cute name, a name that they can find quickly so that they don't have to be searching, you know.
Absolutely, 100%. Put a bunch of emojis on there. Yeah, Dennis.
Mhm.
The only thing I want to say too is usually shipping for these flash sales about 21 days out. So let your
Yeah.
customers know that if they do purchase tomorrow, that shipping could be up to
Good.
21 business days out from the day of purchase because they have
Thank
so many
you.
orders that they have to process.
Yes, and I think last year, even this sale took even longer because this was like the biggest flash sale we had in a while. So he says 21 business days, guys, that's Monday through Friday. Since yes, they work a lot. Sometimes they work more than I think they should because they're human, they have families, they have lives, but some of them go in. But Monday through Friday is a business day. So 21 days, you're talking 4 to 5 weeks. So when your customers are reaching out and they're like, my order shipped yet? When is it coming? Is it like, let them know ahead of time. It's going to be a while. It could take up to 21 days. That is like what they say to us, like Dennis said. But don't be shocked if it takes a little extra time because this is a big day. I'm telling y'all, this is going to be epic tomorrow. And I'm going to keep saying it and I'm going to keep telling everybody because it's true. Because in less than an hour, that's a big deal. Huge day. Never had happened before. So, anybody else have any tips or questions that they wanted to add for tomorrow specifically? Just remember, this is our golden ticket, you guys. It truly is. If your PRV is low or you think it's low for your month, this is our golden ticket to come out of that. Okay. Your business is only slow if you allow it to be. Okay. And take that every day from now on and tell yourself that. It doesn't matter if it's January, June, July. I don't care what month it is. I'm still going to work my ass off the same way I work my ass off every other month. You've got to get your systems in place and work them. I think that was all I had. I did that really fast. Look at all these notes. I could have really made that an hour, but I can't. But love you guys. I'm gonna let Mitzi and Carol and Dennis, whoever wants to take over, just lead the way. I know Mitzi had a few things she wanted to share. Good luck. All right. Get to
All right.
flashing tomorrow. And no, I don't mean taking your clothes off. Keep your clothes on. It's a flash sale. Okay. All right, guys. I
Thanks,
love y'all,
Courtney.
and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.
Bye.
Hi, everybody. Debbie wanted me to speak tonight to y'all about basically how I do my business. Me and I know Sakima run, I don't know if Sakima still does it or not, but we run ads on Facebook Marketplace for samples. Sakima, do you still do that?
She's still on here.
You're still on here. Okay, well, what I did was I had not been getting a lot of hits for samples. So what I did was I spent $6 and boosted the ad.
She's here.
And I got a huge influx of requests for samples. Not only did I get a huge influx for samples, but I've now gotten two team members from it. and in-home sales. I've got a team member coming tomorrow to pick up one of those bags that Debbie had spoke about last week about her and Miss Carol do the bags with the testers, to where if they wanted to join, y'all could get them started for Shooting Star Miss Carol
Yep, immediately. Yep.
immediately. So I've got 2 bags behind me that's already ready to go for the 2 consultants that are starting with me. I've got testers, catalogs, order forms, host join pamphlets, and pins in their bags, so that when they come tomorrow to pick up their bags, they can go ahead and get started before they get their kids. So they'll be ready to go tomorrow when they come pick up their kids. That's all from running an ad for free samples. Now, what I do in my free samples, I do not send out envelopes with stickers. I'm old school. I do felt wax samples is what I do. And I go by the old rule that Debbie uses, is all you need is a little piece. This is actually a bigger piece than what I send. I normally send about this size. And what I do is I buy a box of felt. Let me show y'all. And it's $10 for 20 pieces. And it comes like this in a big old box. And it's 20 pieces of felt. And I cut them myself. And I can get almost 150 samples out of a bar wax. Because Miss Debbie says all you need is the scent. And that's it. I had a customer the other day, and I had posted in TTS. I didn't know she didn't have a warmer, and she put it in a spoon over a candle and lit it so she could get the smell. And I send small samples, and she could still get the scent from it. And I've already packaged up a bunch of them. But this is how big of a bag of samples I got out of 1 bar of wax. Now that's probably about 150, 160 samples of wax to go out. So what I do is I send out mailers. Yes, it's a little costly, but I get my money back on it from the orders that I get and for me getting team members and in-home sales. So what I send out in my mailers is I send out the staples of Scentsy, which you could say blueberry cheesecake is one because of Debbie, but I send out different ones. I send out Jamie Time, Luna, black raspberry vanilla. What's the other one? Luna. I send out 4 of them. Clothesline, Luna, Jamie Time, and blackberry raspberry vanilla. And then I send the scent of the month. And then I usually send the last couple of scents of the month for the last 3 months that they can get. I send a catalog. I send the scent of the month pamphlets if I have any left over from the previous months, plus the current month. And then I send a card that I handwrite to each person, telling them thank you for requesting the samples and tell them what to do with the samples and thank you for your support. And I send those out. Now, I subscribe to stamps.com, and it costs me $2.50 a package to send those out through the mailer. Right now, I'm having glitches with my stamps.com because it keeps printing void across my stickers, and I had to go to the post office. Today, I mailed out 15 mailers, and it cost me $60 to mail those out. I'm getting my return because I'm getting the orders that I had one order in that was $100, so that offset my price for today. I'm getting an in-home order tomorrow that'll be $150, so that offset that. Then I'm getting 2 team members just from samples. That's it. So that's what I do for my mailers. Now, if you're not organized, you're not going to turn out samples very fast. You have got to be organized in doing your system. If you're not organized, it's not going to work. You're going to be a complete mess and nothing is going to get done or completed. So what I do is I sit at the table. I have my glazed ceramic warmer that came with the kit. I purchased the kit. I do the wax. I put my parchment paper down, and I don't waste anything. When you pull the strips out, I cut my felt into strips. I do it myself. I mean, you've got to put the work in. This business is work. You've got to earn your place in this. You've got to put the work in if you want it to work. If you have wax that spills over on your parchment paper, I pull it up and stick it back in the warmer because that's going to be another strip right there. Just off the little bit of wax that comes on the parchment paper, you can pull it up off the parchment paper and put it back in the warmer. And that's another strip that will be soaked with that wax. It does not take much to soak your felt wax. Now, I don't use the big ones from the Scentsy consultant store because I noticed that soaks up more wax. So I use the ones from Amazon because it doesn't soak up that much wax. Do not wring out your wax. I know some other consultants that was wringing out their wax and it will dissipate the fragrance from the felt. Yes, you can get more samples out of it, but that's not good. Don't do that. And then once it cools, I just cut it into little pieces. I bag it. Every sample that leaves my house has a card and a sample in it. Every card. The reason why is because I found out I had caught wind that some of my people that I was sending my mailers to were passing these out. Good thing my card was in them because they were getting passed out. And that's how I do my samples and my mailers.
Hey, Mitzi, can you show one? Someone asked, can you show one of your completed mailers up a little?
My completed mailer.
Mm-hmm.
I bought these on clearance in the consultant store.
Mm-hmm.
I thought there was like 5 or 10 in the packet. There's actually 20 in the packet. I think they were like $2.10 for the packet. I messed around and bought $20 worth, so I have mailers galore in my office. So I have plenty of mailers. So this is a completed one. I print out a thank you on my return thing. I do a thank you for supporting me sticker, their address, and inside I have all the samples, a catalog, and then the scent of the month. I just had to buy host joins, more catalogs in order forms because I had given some of my stuff to one of my other consultants here in town because they had.
Excuse me, again, can you show that sample again? You kind of cut it off. It's kind of cut off on your camera. So if you can hold up just the sample, yeah, that's inside there so we can see that. Do you label each one of those with the scents on, or are you using scent
Yes,
stickers?
ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I use stickers
Mm-hmm.
on
Okay.
each one,
Okay.
and I
Mm-hmm.
have a card with the product inside.
Okay. Yeah, we can see that. Yeah. And you say you do this how often? Once a month?
This is for the people.
Ongoing.
This is the ones that request mailers on Facebook Marketplace. And I just mailed out I think 15 or 20 today. I can't remember how many I mailed out. It was a whole box of them that I mailed out today. Now that was how many hits I had in one day from boosting my Facebook Marketplace for samples. Just in one day. I got 2 Scentsy consultants from it, 2 in-home sales, and 2 online orders just from boosting a Facebook Marketplace sample request
Okay.
in one day. And I spent $6 doing the ad, boosting the ad for 3 days. And that's the traffic that I got back from it. That's on Facebook Marketplace. That's not
Okay.
on, and I also advertise on my main page for anyone that wants samples. Now, I had someone message me yesterday and they were picky about what samples they wanted. They wanted a sample of fluffy feet, fluffy feet,
Please.
and then they wanted a sample of something with caramel. Well, while I was going through my testers to get my bags ready for my new consultants for tomorrow, I ran across my testers for fluffy fleece and salted caramel toffee. So I got a knife and cut them out the wax because I have tons of testers. So I cut her out a piece of fluffy fleece and some salted toffee caramel, salted caramel toffee, and put in her sample thing to send to her for today.
Okay.
Because I told her I didn't have a sample for it. I didn't have, I mean, it's not Burger King. I mean, you just can't ask, you know, I mean, I've made felt samples. I didn't have samples made in that, but I ran across it. So I gave her a little wax piece out of my tester. So, you know, it is customer satisfaction, and
Yeah.
I do aim to please, Miss Carol.
Yeah, and hopefully she'll buy.
Yes, and hopefully she will buy. So
Mhm.
I got her situated. So either way, she's covered. I've got put the other samples in there with the other two. Now, Tammy, so that you don't, I buy Avery labels and put them on, but I bought, let me find it. The Neem label maker. You've seen Tammy talk about it, where she bought it on Amazon.
Mhm.
The little label maker.
Mhm.
It shoots out little labels, and you can tell it how many to do, 1, 2, 3, or 4, however many labels you need to make. So instead of using a whole sheet of Avery labels, if you just need a couple of samples done, you just go on your phone and connect to your NIM label maker, and you can print out a couple of labels and stick it on your samples. That way you don't have to use a whole sheet of Avery labels, is what I do.
Mhm.
So
And you said
How
it's
much?
NIM. So how do you spell that?
it's a NIM, NIIM,
Okay.
and it's on Amazon. It was $30, I think, is what it was.
Okay. Anybody else got a question? Ask Mitzi while she's talking.
Right? Does anybody else have any questions? That's what I mean, that's how I do my stuff. That's how I've started doing my stuff. My goal is to up my game in 2024. So that's how I've started off doing it.
Me too. Good idea. So Kimmy,
Right?
you doing this too? Can you give your input?
She was running an ad on Marketplace for samples. I don't know if she's still doing it. Sakima, are you still here?
She's still on here. She's muted.
Yeah, I see her here.
Okay. Okay, so Missy, I just want to clarify. I'm making sure I got this understood. So you just started doing this, posting the ad, but you got 15 to 20 responses. And out of that, you got 2 recruits.
I got 2 new team members, 2
Mhm.
new random orders,
Right.
and 2 in-home
Okay.
sales.
Okay. That's a
And
good start.
I spent $6 to boost the ad for 3 days, and that was my response in one day. I got so overwhelmed Sunday, I was literally in tears. I had so many people messaging me wanting samples, and that was
Mhm.
from Pennsylvania to West Monroe, Louisiana, and everywhere in between. Now, it
Mhm.
really boosted my contacts for my town, which I haven't I've lived here for almost 8 years, but I had no contacts in my town. And something else that I just done, Mia had told
Mhm.
me about the app Next Door. And
Mhm.
I ran an ad or ran an advertisement on there for free samples, and I've already gotten an order from there. And then someone else had messaged about samples, and the one person that had bought from me got in there and said she's my consultant and said she's really great. So I'm hoping with her feedback, this person that I just sent samples to will buy from me because of her feedback.
Mhm. Okay.
So, any questions?
Mitzi, were your new consultants local or did you get them in
That
another state?
one is local and one is out of state, but she's not far. She's next. She's in
Yes.
Illinois.
Okay. Great.
Yeah.
So let me, on your recruit, did you flip a party or did they buy the kid? What?
One's buying the kit, the other one is earning her kit.
Okay.
Yeah, because I just gifted out my last one.
Okay.
So she's wanting to start now. So she said she would be willing to work for her kids so she could go ahead and get started. But that's why I decided to go ahead and use Debbie's idea. So
Mm-hmm.
because she wants to already do a house party. So she's already organized her people for her house party. So that's why I'm doing the testers and the catalogs and the order forms. And the other one already has people lined up that's wanting to order from her and they're wanting to smell stuff. So
Mhm.
that's another reason why I done her bag to go ahead and get her started.
Okay. Great. Great. It's a great success.
Right. That's what I'm doing is trying to up my game for 2024. I'm trying to shoot for annual mentor. I've got one consultant under me that's already qualified me for annual mentor already.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd just like to mention all the things Missy says she's purchasing. If anybody doesn't know anybody new, you need to keep your documentation. Write those off on your taxes.
Yes, it's all a tax write-off. So make sure
Yes.
you keep, when you mail anything, make sure you keep your receipt from the post office,
Mm-hmm.
buy your Nimbot label maker from Amazon, make sure you print your receipt from that. Anything that you buy is a tax write-off at the end of the year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So make sure you're doing that. Any other questions from anybody? I guess Sakima is here, but not.
Hey,
Able to talk.
Misty.
Yes.
Misty, this is Brenda. I just want to let you know, thank you for all the information. Just to let everybody know, if you have Amazon Prime, that printer that you're talking about is $20 right now.
Oh, is it really? It's
Wow.
gone down since I bought it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
It's showing $19.98 if you have Prime.
That's
All
awesome.
right. That's a great deal.
And it is awesome. I absolutely love it because if you only need just a couple of labels for something, and it does come in handy, I'm here to tell you. I'll run out of labels and I've got just a couple of samples left and I only need just a couple of labels and you can use it and just print out a couple of labels and stick on there and then you're set on finishing your sample round. But the most important thing is being organized. You've got to be organized because if you're not, you'll never get anything done and you'll stay frustrated and irritated.
Alicia asks, is your boost, I guess, is that on your personal page or your business page?
That's on Marketplace. That's on Facebook Marketplace.
Marketplace. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
this is Facebook Marketplace.
So it's not your either one of your pages. It's Marketplace.
Right. That's on Facebook Marketplace where you go to sell something on Marketplace. You put the ad up and then it'll give you the option to boost it. And I paid $6 for a 3-day boost. And within 2 hours it already had 90 clicks. So It's definitely gotten out there. And I haven't even had time to even check it today.
Okay. Someone asked, could you put the link for the print? I know someone, Nikki put the name and the price, but do you have an actual link for the printer? If not, we should be able to search by the name of it.
Yeah, it's a Nimbot.
Bot, yeah, D11, someone says D11.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is D11.
Okay. All right, let me see any more questions about that. Nope, that's all on that.
Dennis, do you have anything you want to add?
Is he still on there? While he's coming, I want to show just one thing. I ordered some little packets from Amazon. I got the wrong size for what I was trying to do, but they work great for the testers. So I am putting my testers in these little envelopes and sticking my label on the bag. And I'm going to be giving these out when I work the event with Debbie these next couple of days. And I even got some little smaller ones. If you've been in Scentsy a long time, we had the little tiny testers. I found another little small bag, but these probably work good for laundry products as well. So,
Right.
but this is what I have, like I said, I have so many testers and I want some kind of way that I could package them easily. So I'm using these two sides.
Right.
And just giving those out.
That's a good idea.
Mhm.
Yeah, she wanted me to come to the event, but it's 5 hours for me.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're hoping the weather be fine by then. It's gonna be cold all week here, but as long as we don't have ice, we'll be fine.
Right.
All right, anybody else want to share anything? Again, incentive month still for those who are pushing hard for the incentive. How's things going for you?
Miss Carol, am I going to get to meet you this weekend?
Yes, I'm gonna be there.
Awesome.
I'm planning to do all 3 days. I'm not doing Sunday. I'm doing Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So I'll be there. All right. And the boat show, we're doing the boat show. This is what Debbie's doing this time. And it's usually a very good show. Lots of people come out, a lot of the wives of the people, of the men, because they're looking at the boats and the ladies are looking to shop. So
Mitzi, it says,
go ahead.
Mitzi, it says small, medium, or large. What size did you get
Of what?
on the label maker? It says small, medium, or large.
On the Nimbot?
Yes.
I think it's the small.
Okay.
But it said,
Can you show me your label again real quick?
I did put a link in the chat group for the Nimbot label maker.
Yeah, and that's where it gave the option, and that's what I'm curious what size to pick.
Right. Is it a standard like 5160 label or is it smaller?
Just looks like a skinny piece of tape.
It is a skinny piece of tape. It just says Nimbot D110.
But the label that you had on your thing, like it's a standard label. Can you show?
Oh,
the
that was an
label?
Avery. That was an Avery label that was on
Okay.
here.
That you did those separate. Okay.
Right. Those were separate.
Okay.
I don't think I have one that's got a Nimbot label.
Okay.
Do you just like use the Nimbot to write the scent and put it on the little?
No, you use your phone and you type it in on your phone. It's got an app that goes with the Nimbot, and you type it in and it sends it to the Nimbot and it prints it out.
But are you doing the address or just the scent name? Because if it's skinny,
You can put whatever you want on it.
But it's
Yeah.
probably perfect for the scent name.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
probably for
perfect
this.
for the scent name. That's what I use it for, is the scent name. Because
Okay,
if
that's
you
what we
used to
were
use it-
asking.
Yeah, because if you use it for an address or something, it'd be little bitty.
Okay, so scent name. Okay.
Right,
Yeah.
for the scent name for your samples and
And
stuff.
Avery's, you use the Avery, standard Avery's for the address and everything else.
Right,
Right, okay. We just
Right.
want to clear that up so nobody be surprised they get the Nimbot and see that little piece of strip.
right, exactly.
Okay, anybody else? We're almost at the top of the hour.
I was going to add something that
Uh-huh.
Mitzi was talking about staying organized.
Mhm.
And like for years, I have not been organized. I've just been all over the place. And my business wasn't working the way I wanted it to work.
Mhm.
So now that I have had everything organized, it has been going very well.
Mhm.
Very well. At
Good.
first, I was only seeing 200 PRV almost every month. Now I'm up to 500. Let's see, last month it was 800. The month before that, 400. Now I'm at 400, but it will be 500 later on this week. So it is going pretty well. So yes, you have to have a little system and stay organized in this
Mhm.
business.
And that's true. I have been in Cincy a while, so I have lots of products, and I just had them everywhere. My husband was very frustrated with me because I just had one room with so much stuff everywhere. So I bought me some shelving right after Thanksgiving, and I have worked on my office, and I've got all my things organized so I can go pull what I want. And then I found that I've got duplicates of things. So that helps too. So you don't keep buying the same things and stuff. So, but being organized really lowers your stress level. So if you all can work on that while you snowed in these few days, that's a great thing. I saw somebody was making a lot of samples today, but making samples and being organized will make your business, feel better to you. You get greater pleasure out of it if you're not so frustrated with things.
Right. It's key to success is being organized.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. And the other thing is, goals. I'm not a good goal setter. I got to do better. That's my thing in 2024. I got to set better goals and work on those. Okay. And nobody else? Anything else? All right. If not, then we will wrap it up. Thank you all for coming. We will continue to keep Debbie in our prayers. You all know she lost her brother a few days ago. So just keep her and her family in your prayers. Okay, that's it for tonight.
Miss Carol. Did somebody get the picture?
They took it at the beginning.
Okay.
Shelly took it.
Okay, cool.
All right, then. Y'all have a great night and stay safe. And we'll talk to you next week.
Night.
Hi, Jennifer.